Just in time for Lent and Easter, Prime Video has season 2 of House of David. This one tells the story of the young shepherd turned warrior turned king who may be best known for his biblical battle with the one and only Goliath. So for this one, Tony P, I wanted to bring in an expert. You might know her as true beauty advocate, Maria from the Lion Zoom Room, the DY Lion Zoom Room. But tonight, she joins us live. And Maria, you texted me about this series, and what I thought was interesting is you said that this is not just for fans of faith-based action. It's giving a little Game of Thrones as well.
Yes, absolutely. 1,000%. Anyone who's a Game of Thrones fan, anyone who loves a story of just family dynamics, drama, betrayal, estrangement, love, brotherhood, bonding, realizing your potential, coming into your own self, and really growing to know that the giants around you are not giants. It's just a mindset shift, and really you knowing, I can do this. I'm capable. I'm enough. So anyone who loves Game of Thrones or really wants to enter into the new month just with a more fresh mindset, I would say House of David. When you get into that house for season 2, you're gonna have a Davidic mindset, man. Yeah, I've seen it, and I don't like series. So for me to sit down and watch an entire series, that says something.
In terms of this series, and I'm also the same way, I like things to be a little bit more of a movie, one thing, I'm in and I'm out. Does this series come at you immediately with some plot points or morals of the story, or do you have to wait a little bit and it builds up?
From the first 5 minutes, you will catch drama. And you will be glued to your seat to know, like, all right, hold on now. Why is there drama so soon? I thought the story has to go, there's like an arc or however, when stories are made, there's an arc and then the 3 parts. No, when you begin, you see the drama, you taste it. You can cut it with a butter knife. Yeah, and so for anyone who is impatient, which I might be, I'm recovering, you will be very satisfied because first few minutes is like, hold on. And the thing is, I don't even think I finished season 1 because I don't like series. But season 2, I was able to grasp, okay, these two don't like each other. This probably doesn't trust this one. This one, I can't trust her with a 10-foot pole distance. So it hits you in the beginning, in my opinion, from what I've seen.
So, of course, the story of David, not beyond just the David and Goliath story, beyond just Michelangelo's David. David, of course, in the Bible is supposed to be, Jesus Christ is supposed to come from the house of David. So how much Bible history and knowledge do people need to know going into this series, or can they kind of learn it as they go?
You can learn it as you go, because to be honest, I'm not too conversant, and I used to be a nun, so forgive me, Mother Superior. Maybe that's why I'm no longer in the monastery. But I don't know, to be honest, I don't know much Old Testament, meaning before the coming of Jesus. I don't know much historically outside of some poetic parts, some poetic books like the Psalms. So I would say you would be very fine going in there just looking for something that's relatable where you can see yourself in the characters. There is definitely violence, I will say that much. So if someone is like, if you can't take a little bit of a sword, some sorting, it might be good to put on some extra layers of glasses. So you don't need to know the Bible. You don't need to. If you just love a good story, love story, brotherhood, estrangement, drama, betrayal, coming of age, I think you'd be fine.
Maria, we're down to our final 2.5 minutes. So I know you got a chance to talk to some of the cast and crew. If people want to check out your interviews, where can they go to do it?
They can go onto YouTube and search you got to put the @ symbol to really grab it. And the word beauty, the word full as one word, and then people as the second. So beautiful people, but beautiful, one word, people. Smash them all together with the @ symbol. And you can grab them all. And they'll be in an album for House of David, so you can easily see the playlist and then just browse through, and if it tickles your fancy to go grab an episode from Prime, you can do so.
That's awesome. My final question, a quick one here. For a lot of these religious dramas or movies sometimes have historical inaccuracies or biblical inaccuracies. Is there a lot that people can learn biblically from this series in an accurate way?
Definitely. I would say it's in line with scripture along with additional artistic top coats to make the story not be just completely as if you are reading from 1 Samuel chapter 1 through the rest of the book. So it is true to biblical narratives, and it adds on extra creative depth that those who just love a good story will really appreciate. So it's half and half, like, half and half milk, but it's yummy. It's yummy.
I love it.
Just in time for Holy Week.
Exactly.
On the way.
Yes.
Oh, Maria, thank you so much for spending some time with us here on the Live Zone Primetime on this Friday night.
Thank y'all. See y'all again.
All right, have a great weekend.
So beautiful. I love that name. That's great.
Yeah.
And as a bonus, there is a new album for Season 2 of House of David, now available on all streaming platforms. Thank you, Fox 5. Enjoy.